All right, out the door. I'm heading an hour and a half west. I'm actually going to a place near my hometown. We've got an event where we're bringing in alumni from our pastor's group. Should be a fun day. I hope I get to show you my hometown. That'd be kind of fun. Geraldine and I have been back in the Kansas City area for almost a decade. It never does not feel weird to drive on these roads that I drove as a kid. I'm very rarely over in this neck of the woods. I grew up in a little town called Tonganoxie. Right now, I'm about to exit off of Kansas Highway 7 onto the highway that runs right into my hometown, Highway 2440. And I have this vivid memory of getting off Highway 7 onto 2440 after spending the entire night with my dad at the donut shop that he used to own. And I was really into Bad Company at the time and just singing my little fool heart out at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's just like, I can't shake it. I just can't shake that memory.
Feels like I'm walking on holy water. Feels like I'm walking on sacred ground, baby. Feels like I'm walking on holy water. Every time you come around.
So according to John Google, I still have 20 minutes to drive, and there's no way I have time to drive around this hometown of mine. But it's always surreal for me to be back here in my hometown, even just driving through. Like, for instance, this building right here, Free State Fitness Midwest Health Center. It used to be a bowling alley owned by the parents of the people who lived right across the street from us. We used to go there for gym class and bowl sometimes. Oh, holy cow. It's my high school. This is just bizarre. This is always so bizarre. Tonganoxie High School. And here's the coolest thing, like right over there, there's an addition that's the Performing Arts Center. We never had a Performing Arts Center when I was here. We never had that. See that baseball field? I got beat up on that baseball field. That's oodles and gobs of fun, don't you think? I told you that my dad owned a donut shop in Bonner Springs. Well, right here, this little stone building is now a realty office. That, my friends, was my grandfather's donut shop, where I spent a lot of Saturday mornings. Oh, the Leavenworth County Fairgrounds. Went to a lot of Leavenworth County fairs out here. In fact, this is where I used to play baseball when I played baseball way back when. I mean, I realize these are all really crappy video shots of me driving by places, but it's fun and nostalgic for me. Don't take that away from me, Tens. Don't take that away from me. I hope I didn't make a mistake this morning. James did advise me that the route that I have taken is not the most ideal route to get out to the conference center. He said there's lots of weird dirt roads and one-lane roads, if I understand him correctly. But I mean, how do you pass up an opportunity to drive through your hometown? Especially when you drive through your hometown and you don't have to stop and talk to anybody, right? Yeah, this must be what James was talking about with the gravel road situation, but like, I literally grew up driving these roads. I literally have driven this road dozens of times. I literally grew up driving on this road. This is nothing. I love this. I so dig this. Part of me really misses gravel roads. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not a country guy, but Part of me really misses this. There's something terrifying about going around a curve on a country road. Almost wrecked a car a few times. Looks like we have arrived. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Circle S Ranch. Sweet. Oh, heck yeah. There it is. Alright, this is slick. This is pretty slick. This is awesome. This is awesome. We're having a great day. We really are. Remember when I went to Dallas with my colleagues and we held those big, deep conversations and we got to share and ask people to discern with us, and I was really grateful that they were praying for me. That's what we're doing with these folks. This is a program that we run at our synod. It's called Gathering for Pastoral Sustenance, link down in the doobly-doo. This is a thing we do for new pastors when they come to our synod. And these are all the folks who have been through our program. We brought them back for kind of an alumni weekend, and rather than teaching them something, what we've had them do is write these discernment issues, and we're having them go through them. And I've got the good fortune to be able to facilitate some of these things. Some of these folks I know pretty well, some of these folks I don't know very well at all, but to watch the process bear out exactly as it is done in my own experience is just fantastic. Today is Fat Tuesday. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. Today's Mardi Gras. This is the beginning of Lent, and for us Christian-y types, Lent is a pretty significant time of year. It's the time that we think about Jesus' death and resurrection in some really significant ways. We talk about how we're going to change our own lives, what it is like for us to reframe ourselves. It's really kind of a confessional space. It's this space in the Christian year where we give extra attention to the fact that maybe our life is not what we want it to be. Maybe we've behaved inappropriately. Maybe there are forces that are coming on us in ways that we don't want or appreciate. And so this is a time, Lent is a time where we can really figure out who it is we are. So it's just awesome that today is the day where we're having these kinds of conversations, that these folks are having these kinds of conversations, because this Lenten period, between tomorrow, Ash Wednesday, when we get the mark of the cross on our forehead and say dust to dust, your dust, and to dust you shall return, all the way 40 days until Resurrection Day on Easter, these folks are going to have some really good meat to chew on. That's ironic because you fast from meat in Lent. They're going to have some really awesome stuff to chew on as they work through Lent and work through what does it mean for them to be who they are in this time. Anyway, yeah. I don't know if you like me talking past things, but I don't really care. It's my job, it's my passion, it's my calling, it's what I do, and it is just such an honor to be with incredible women and men like this and get to be invited into what they're doing. Again, I said it back in December, if you don't have a group of people that you can talk to and ask these serious questions, not only are you missing out, I don't know how you function in life. I mean, seriously, I'm not even trying to be funny or hyperbolic. You need these kind of people. You need these kind of conversations. Okay, awesome. All right, I'm on my way home. I got done a little earlier than I thought I was going to, so as I drive back through my hometown, I'm going to show you where I used to live. All right, so I'm heading into town now. This is 4th Street, and this is where we used to cruise. Back when we first learned how to drive, literally we would drive up and down 4th Street, up and down 4th Street. This right here is the old Tonganoxie Elementary School. And interestingly, Tonganoxie has a new elementary school, so this one is going to go away. This is where I met my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Robb. She was a take no bullshit kind of 5th grade teacher, as most 5th grade teachers are. She used to say to us, and students who were in Mrs. Robb's class, you will remember this, are you trying to bamboozle me? Are you trying to bamboozle me? And the other one, when you would say something that was a correction to something that Mrs. Robb had said, and you were right, she would often say, okay, I stand corrected. Oh, here it is. This, ladies and gentlemen, this was my childhood home. Oh my gosh, it's trashy now. Oh, good Lord. That's disturbing. I'm not excited about that. What did you do to my childhood home? Okay, this used to be, oh, the credit union, the Savings Association. That's where I had my very first checking account. Oh, this is kind of awesome and kind of scary all at the same time. This was my hometown. This is where I grew up. Oh, the Tonganoxie pool. Now, we didn't have this big slide contraption thing here, but boy, howdy. Spent hours and hours and hours in the summer at the Tonganoxie pool. The football stadium. Football stadium, home of the Tonganoxie Chieftains. I was a drum major in the band, so that's mostly what I remember, the football stadium, the football field. It's the number of hours I would spend doing marching band out on the field. All right, here's my hometown. It's time to go home. Oh, Jerry got stuck again. We're having a problem with our dear, sweet Jerry. Jerry, doggone you. Doggone it, Jerry. Yep, I hear you, buddy.